So I'm just sitting here, chilling. I got my daughter here. She's knocked out. So we'll just watch her sleeping. See if she wakes up while I'm talking. Um, yeah, man, it's crazy out here right now. With you guys know what's going on right now. Obviously, we're back into the whole situation again. Obviously, uh, the issue is going all around. There's been mandates. People, anyone who's speaking, not necessarily negatively towards it. Got to be careful about what I say, dude, because I notice on some, I don't know if it's all of them, but I know some of the ones that I have been on. One of them, I'm most on. Um, Anytime I try to put some knowledge out there about um, this situation, it, they just they won't let it be shared, even if I don't even mention anything. Um, and I was talking about the situation with, like, when you guys had to go to school. When you first started going to school, you had to get necessary vaccines to go to school for polio and chickenpox and all that other stuff. These are all things that are very important, and there are people that were still against those at that time. I got all my shots when I was a kid. My kids, my two daughters, they got all their shots they're supposed to have, so they're always up to date on that. I totally believe that people should do that. There's no doubt about that. But it's funny because I posted the same thing on a social media. I'm not going to say which one, but I'm sure you guys probably know. There's only a few that are really popular and people still use. Um, and yeah, pretty much it won't let me. It won't let anyone share it. So I can share it on my page, but if I go and look on someone else, or someone else looks at my post, they can't share it. They can like it, but they can't share it. So uh, the social media platform is blocking the things that I have to say. And I actually mentioned the whole thing about schools is, why don't they enforce that more than anything? Because those are really important. Those are really important. But yet they're forcing this one. And I'm seeing weird, like, ads and stuff like that talking about get this and get that, be cool. Be cool? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Be cool. That's like a cigarette ad commercial talking about, hey, smoke cigarettes and be cool. Be like everyone else. Look, I got nothing against people who want to do it. If you want to do it, go ahead. That's your prerogative. But you're not going to take my rights away from me. And that's another thing I put on there. I put the Bill of Rights and the Constitution, and they still blocked it. I also put that they can't take our rights away, and it was still blocked. So it just shows me right now that it doesn't. It brings questions because it hasn't been fully approved, and I'll bet you anything it's going to be fully approved by November, because a lot of places have made it mandated. You have to get it before that time. You have to be fully done before the deadline, which is in November. It was meant for emergency use, and of course everyone got their things, but they didn't report. There was been little bits of reports here and there, but I'm sure there's more. There, people have died. Um, People have had strange allergic reactions and all kinds of stuff because it wasn't properly tested. So, I mean, to ask someone to put something in their body, which, I mean, honestly, I don't even know how this many people did. I really don't. And now those people are saying, well, I don't want to be around you if you don't. Look, okay, let me get something straight, people, right here. I survived this entire time, and even now, with this variant. Wash, clean your hands. Take vitamin D. Mostly for black people, you might want to do that because black people are vitamin. I got this from a nurse practitioner. I tried to post that too, and they wouldn't let me do that either. So, what I'll probably have to do is I'll probably have to make a separate video and just let you hear what she has to say. Um, when I'm going to do that, I'm not sure. I want to do it as soon as possible, but I wanted to, speak to the ones who are out there right now, and hopefully even more that hear this message. It's getting to a point where it's just ridiculous. It is beyond ridiculous. Um, yeah, me and my wife had to move in the middle at the peak of, and almost didn't even get a place. We barely made it in. My wife was constantly around others who actually got it, and it just doesn't make any sense. I mean, you would think that she would have got it, or I would have got it, or my kids would have got it. No, nobody got nothing. But everyone else around us was getting it. You want to know why? Because people don't think about being clean. Ask Jermaine Jackson. Jermaine Jackson's been doing this stuff forever. And I'm sorry I'm not giving you much to look at, but it's just the message. It's all about getting the message across. And watching my sweet little uh, daughter being here sleeping and twitching. But anyways, yeah, it's getting quite ridiculous. And I just saw another thing. They're pushing it. It's not like and that's another thing too. At the beginning, the president said he's like, oh, it's your choice. We're not pressing it on nobody. We just want people to be safe and everything else. We're not putting none. And now all of a sudden, there's mandates going up, and the law is protecting those mandates, which started with the hospitals. So the hospitals are going through with that, which is private. There's only two sectors, private and government. So that means anyone can pretty much make this rule, and you can't fight against it because they've already tried in Texas, and the judge turned it down, which doesn't make any sense. Well, it does make sense, but at the same time, it's like, wait a minute. You guys, and then on top of that, they're not liable if anything happens to you. So if something does occur and happens to you, like you die or you have some kind of crazy, something happens to you that could lead to death or could lead to effects or death worse. So yeah, they're not responsible. Which once again, that makes me not want to take it even more. Because like, why do you not want to be held responsible if something wrong happens? You see what I'm saying? Doesn't make no sense. But yet everybody's like, oh yeah, but you got it. Once again, there's too many questions. If you have to question it, it's probably not the best idea. That's it. I know people who have been fully vaccinated to the point to where they are now. And, some of them like, you know what? I got vaccinated. I'm not getting no other vaccinations after that. Because now they're trying to get, people to take a booster shot and all this other crap. It's like, dude, look, man, let me tell you guys something. The last time I got sick was 2014 is the last time I got actually really sick. The only thing I suffer with right now is allergies, and which is funny too, because the whole entire year last year I had allergies. I still have allergies right now. They actually really haven't went away. They just kind of subsided. But yeah, that's it. Just allergies. That's all I've had. I've been around people. I work people. We had to move in the middle of a pandemic. We worked. We were around different people. I was around different people. My wife worked in a old folks home. Then now she works in a hospital. So guess what? She's around every day. Did she get it? No, she didn't get it. I didn't get it because she took the necessary precautions to be safe. I use sanitizer religiously, people. Everything. I try not to touch stuff that other people touch. If I do, hand sanitizer. Or if I have like a napkin or a paper towel, I'll use that to open the door or, whatever. But the fact of the matter is, wash your hands and sanitize. Most of the time, I just sanitize my hands. I take sanitizer with me everywhere I go, just so I don't, if I go pump gas at the gas station, put hand sanitizer on, pump the gas, get back in the car, put more hand sanitizer on, and then go on my way. It's being safe is as you possibly can and not being nasty. I mean, I'm sure you guys heard about the McDonald's situation, when they didn't have, because now they have the little hand sanitizer things on the little, screens where you can order, and people were taking tests off the screen, and they were finding feces and all kinds of crazy stuff that was still on the screen, and other people were touching it and doing stuff. So yeah, it just amazes me how people are really just just giving their rights away. It's ridiculous, and I hope that people will realize that there's too many questions, and you told us we had a choice. Now you're saying that we don't have a choice, so you lied. You know what I'm saying? And now you're trying to you're giving away for free. That's not who. They never give nothing away for free. Nothing is like, you always got to pay for something. But this, for some reason, is free. It's free. I mean, a flu test. I think a flu shot was free too. But either way, this is beyond. I mean, this is beyond ridiculous. Beyond ridiculous. Because even then, they're saying that people should be, even if you're fully vaccinated, you should be wearing a mask. But there's a lot of misinformation out there, because today I saw on the McDonald's screen that said, if you're not fully vaccinated, you need to be wearing a mask. So what is it? Wear a mask or don't wear a mask? Which one is it? You see what I'm saying? Everyone has its own little thing, and the CDC is actually the one that said that. I'm sure you guys have seen it. So I was trying to not make this video that long, but there's just so much with this, all this craziness. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We're in a strange time right now. A lot of strange things are happening. Our rights are being stripped away because we're giving them away. They're not taking them. We are. They're putting fear in us in order to give away our rights. And once again, like I told you, I saw a newscast about someone that said, "Oh, we didn't take it seriously, and we didn't get the thing, and now my daughter's dead because she got it." And blah, blah. I'm like, are you serious? It just keeps going on and on and on. I mean, dude, I don't even know what to say no more. I don't even know what to say. Just everything I've seen so far, and how they're trying to suppress people who are against it and who are speaking up against it, because, like I said, there's just too many questions. There's too many questions. And then on top of that, you guys are rushing to try to get it freaking what's it, fully approved, which is not, it wasn't even approved on top of that, but you still making mandates. And some people are, waiting and saying that we're being nice. No, you're not. You're giving it time so they can go ahead and hurry up and make it get it approved. That's what you're doing, because it ain't approved yet. Still ain't approved, but I bet you it'll be approved before November, like I said before. So I'm just saying, man, people ain't stupid. I'm gonna have to try to post this, this video of this nurse practitioner. I can get it off. I think I know how to get it, because I can't share it. I can't put it on anything. So I'm gonna have to make a video. I'm gonna have to play it on my computer. Excuse me. I'm gonna play it on my computer. So I'll try to figure that out as soon as possible. I mean, I'm doing this stuff all, kind of freelance. I don't have a bunch of fancy equipment or nothing like that. I'm just doing this with my phone. So, yeah, I mean, that's it, people, man. I hope you guys just be smart about it, and don't rag on or attack someone because they don't get it or whatever. Don't even go all. That's like, that's like me attacking people for doing it. If y'all want to do it, that's your business. But don't try to tell me what I should do with my own body, or don't try to make me feel like, oh, oh my God, you're not. And like, it's like, okay, I can see if I was a zombie and drooling at the mouth and foaming at the mouth and coming after you, then I can get it. But it just comes down to being clean. It comes down to taking the necessary precautions so you don't get it. That's pretty much it. And everything I've been watching, because they've been saying, oh, it's now airborne now. So your little cloth mask ain't gonna do it. You're gonna have to double it up with another mask, and because there's certain ones that have certain percentage. So I'll still be able to protect myself on that end by using two kinds of masks together in order to get the protection I need, and everything else. And I got to make sure the air doesn't get in, all that crap. There's a bunch of crazy crap, because there's so many different ways I guess it can happen, which is that's really scary now. And that's what they're trying to do, is they're trying to scare people into getting them, getting it, getting your what. So I don't think it's necessary. I mean, honestly, I really don't. Especially when you can still, people who obviously have gotten fully done, they can still get it. Of course, they're not going to die from it, but in most cases, the people who are dying from it have complications. They have diabetes or something like that. Um, I haven't seen anyone just straight out, that doesn't have any problems, just, go ahead and kill over or whatever. So, like I said, it's all the information is out there. Um, of course, they've been trying to suppress certain things concerning it. Anything that's against it, especially when it's the truth, they try to get rid of it real quick because they want people to get it. And that's the thing that bothers me the most is why are you trying so hard? Why didn't you try this hard with those kinds of things concerning going to school when you first start going to school and you got to get up to date with your shots and stuff like that? How come they're not as vigilant on that as they are on this? Think about that. Just think about that for a second. Doesn't make any sense. You see what I'm saying? Oh, we're gonna give you free this. Oh, some people are giving away iPhones and you get bonuses and all this other crap. And some of the bonuses are actually pretty crappy, especially the people who are at the bottom of the totem pole, which I think is ridiculous. But whatever. That's society for you. That just tells you, man. It tells you the truth, plain and simple. If you really want people to, take this thing, man, you need to step it up. Like seriously, enter me in a raffle and all that crap. Nah, man, show me the money. Show me the money. If you really want me to take this thing, I want it, I want something for it. And I ain't talking about no little junk because at least I know if I'm not gonna be here tomorrow because you wanted me to take it, my family will be taken care of. Because obviously you're not gonna be held responsible. And that's it, man. I'm done.